One Health is at the very core of how we thought about the project that we're now working on. The project is called SEEDZ, and that stands for the Social, Economic and Environmental Drivers of Zoonoses in Tanzania. And what this project is trying to do is look at connectivities from the perspective of, first of all, changing livestock and agricultural systems. We know these are undergoing rapid transition in East Africa. So we want to understand what is driving these changes, how these affect the way people are keeping livestock, where they're managing livestock, and how those changes in management practices affect the disease risk for livestock. And because we're talking about zoonoses, and these are infections that can be transmitted from animals to people, we're then wanting to understand what types of management of livestock affect human disease risk, linked with management practices, human behaviour, the patterns of food consumption. And then really the impact of these diseases at the household economic level. What does it mean to somebody when they're suffering from a zoonotic disease? Not just their health problems, but all the consequences of those health problems for the household more broadly. So we've already started to generate some interesting findings for ourselves. We know that there are now very clear differences in the way different livestock populations are affected in different types of farming system. We know that the link with the human population in these communities is not necessarily straightforward. It's not just about that household level connectedness. So what we are beginning to understand is how critically important the role of livestock movements and livestock contact networks is in terms of not only driving the disease risks for livestock, but actually how that plays out in terms of human disease risk. So a lot of our focus now is really trying to understand the scale, the characteristics of livestock movements and how these might be important in determining and defining human disease risk and where our interventions might be most effectively targeted.